everybody, this is Rob Gauthier. I'm the guy who channeled Treb during this contact assembly, and I'm so thankful for all of you co-creating this wonderful and beautiful experience. All of us presenters are giving you a gift, so today I figured that I would give you a very, very great gift. This is two different ways to connect to Treb with your own time, with your own means, in your own personal way, if you choose to do so. During my early days connecting to him, we made up this sound wave mantra. It's a mantra in which you sing and he comes to you directly. I have given a recording of myself doing this to people, and people who have either learned the actual words, syllables, and sounds to it, or who have played the recording of mine have been able to experience Treb very well. They've used it for very many different things, just peaceful, loving connection, when they are going through a bad experience or feel negative entities attaching to them. They would call his energy in and they would be able to experience Treb more personally. Now there's two different ways to do it. One is a meditative state, which requires you to go in and to focus and to picture and visualize a specific picture. And that one's probably one of the harder ones to do for those who have rough time with meditation. But for those who are good with meditation, then it's a very, very easy technique to use. The other one is the exact sound mantra, the one that I was just talking about, and I want to share this. Now, this sound mantra is specifically a few different stars and a few different planets that I've connected together in a specific order. The first star is a star that Treb comes from. It's Capella. And then there's Betelgeuse, and then there's Rigel, and then there's Sirius, and then there's Nihal, and then there's Aldebaran, and then there's Theta Tauri, and then there's Alcyon, and then there's Venus, Jupiter together. Now, when doing this, it is sang like a mantra, and it must be done in specific syllables. So for you to learn this, it could be very difficult if learning things like that or songs are very bad. But I will go through, and again, this is Capella, Betelgeuse, Rigel, Sirius, Nihal, Aldebaran, Theta Tauri, Alcyon, Venus, Jupiter, and then you ohm 6 times. So I will do this right now, and if you want, you can isolate this sound bite, record it for yourself, and use it and just play it. And when you play it, that energy comes right to you. Now, forgive me for my loud sounding. This is one of my connection things that I used to do with Treb all the time before I learned to more directly and quickly connect to him. So, here we go. Capella, Betelgeuse, Rigel, Sirius, Nihal, Aldebaran, Theta Tauri, Alcyon, Venus, Jupiter, Now I can feel that energy coming in already. Treb's here. He's with us. As you heard in the end of it, the bird started to react. He was very loud in the background. That's Treb's energy coming in. A lot of people question this technique because they believe, how can one entity come to many people at the same time or at different times? Treb is a fifth density consciousness. He is able to literally walk and talk and spend time with the beings that he is connecting to physically, and connect to several dozen smaller consciousness telepathically too. And he is able to do this during his daily routines. He's able to do it whenever you call. That's why whenever I go to connect to him, he's able to connect. I don't have to set an appointment or a date or a time. Anytime I want him to come, he comes. Now, the second aspect of this is going to be a little different. I am going to place this picture here, and it is the constellation that Treb comes from. It's called Aridif. Now, this constellation looks kind of like an awkward mix between a polygon and a hexagon, or a hexagon or a polygon. It's really odd shaped, and it's multi-dimensional, and it has a big tail that comes down it. Well, the object is to learn this shape and all the major stars in this constellation, to memorize them perfectly. And then once that visualization is achieved, to slowly focus in on the one star of Capella. That's where Treb comes from. For some of you who are more advanced in the astral projection, you will be able to see this star, and the closer you get to it, it breaks out to 2 stars. And then one's very small and dim and red, and the other one's very bright and the yellow-white. And then the closer you get to it, start going towards the red one, by the way. At that point, go towards the red star. And by that point, you'll see that both stars are now 2 stars apiece, so there's 4 stars. Go towards the red ones, and go to the largest one on the red one. This is where Treb's people live. This is where their energy is very strong and most abundant in that area. And once you do that, you'll be able to experience Treb's people. If you're really highly astral, then you're able to go to the 3rd planet from the sun outward. Boom. Go there, and that's where Treb resides. I hope this is a good gift to all of you, and I would also love to share a copy of our book. And this is a book that me and Jefferson Viscardi did, along with 2 other books. The first one is called Benevolent Hybrid Reptilian Humans. And this one is one that a lot of people really, really enjoy, because this talks about Treb. This talks about Treb's whole existence, his planet, his people, his life, everything about that. And it also brings in other people too, as well. It brings in other entities such as Aridif. Aridif made his debut there, which was really a great, great thing. And I think that this one will be a very, very interesting book. It's one of the very first in the beginning of the books that we put out. So I think it'll be really, really great for everyone to kind of check that out. Now, the second book is also done with Jefferson Viscardi, and it's called Extraterrestrial Life, Galactic Humans. And this one is also a very good book too. If you want to check that out, it's about 12 different people going from different races around the galaxy. Treb connected to 12 different human entities and gathered information about the name of their people, their lifespan, their height, just average things about extraterrestrials that was really, really unique. So look for both those books, and you won't have to look very far, because I'll be giving you the copy of the very first book we did, which is called Benevolent Hybrid Reptilian Humans, with me and Jefferson Viscardi. So I hope together this video and the book will be a very, very great tool for you guys to have to connect better to Treb's energy if you enjoyed it so much. Thank you guys all so much, and I send you all my love and support, and thank you for your love and support back. Have a good day, and thank you again for showing up to our event.